Welcome to the live coverage of the playoff rounds of I-League 3 here as Baghpat FC take on FC Raengdai. Live from the Sai Stadium in Imphal as we are underway with proceedings with FC Raengdai attacking from left to right of your screen in yellow and black. Baghpat FC in their navy white stripes from right to left. Both teams on 4 points in the table. Whoever wins this clash moves to the top of the ladder. Trau and Klasa have their matches going on as well at the Kuman Lampak. But right now, both these teams would want to forget that equation and write their names on top of the table. Especially with a team like FC Raengdai having a home advantage. Baghpat away from home, even though they've got a lot of local players in them from this particular region. Early free kick here for FC Raengdai. We'll soon have a look at the lineups once we have some time to. Right now it is an attack building up for FC Raengdai, which has been converted to a free kick. And Momocha is standing on it. Already got a lot of experience at youth level. Momocha loops it over. Good delivery. Headed out for the time being by Piyush, who is down defending. Momocha again with the ball in, this time more in hope than any proper target in the box. But they look very well settled, both the sides, especially the way they have performed. Quality in their side. But this that is what we've seen. A narrow 1-0 victory against Neroka. foul rather on the other day. Yeah, they play on counters and got the better of. Wonder what will be the approach today from Baghpat FC. Both teams in similar situations, as I mentioned. Just to have a look at the lineups here, Baghpat with not too many changes. Ayan Bhattacharya continues on goal. Rakshit is there, as well as Oinam Malagamba, who scored that goal against Trout. Hiti Aditya, the captain. Engson is there as well. Rowan James in defense, who can join attack as well. Surdas linking with Chandran Yadav and Piyush are the ones in the first 11 for, but still the top scorer. Raengdai on the other hand, they have Kamei on goal, Kefaba in the defense line with Naresh Singh, Kamei and Tom Joseph. Very settled defense, and the midfield options with Momocha, Gibson, Kamei, Bikramjit and Kaiswang Mei. Easily collected there. With a few promising attackers for Raengdai in the form of Kon Mei and Sharaisam Sagar Singh. Right now it is Baghpat in attack. Two Indian head coaches on the touchline, Vivek Kumar for Baghpat and Birwal Singh for FC Raengdai, and they've done very well in the last few months. Now from the left, Raengdai trying to create something. A solid challenge in the way. Youth and experience combined here for Raengdai. Nice touch from Piyush. Engson has released Piyush down the left. Quick covering, but he still had it in control. And they'll wait for that one man to come up in Rakshit, who has that long throw weapon. He's really liked his long throws so far this season. And the best part about his throws are it's more flat and powerful compared to what we have seen in the Indian football circuit, the looping long balls. But look at this one from Rakshit, expecting at least a similar one. Very flat and lethal. There it is. That's as good as a corner. And now Raengdai might hit them on the counter. A lot of pace to burn, options as well. He's trying to do it all alone out there. Sagar Singh could have released the pass to the right. And now Engson end to end suddenly. Good block. Once again aim for Sagar. Has Gibson in support. Finds Momocha. A different idea compared to what the people in the box were thinking. Couple of defenders on him. Still going on. FC Raengdai like to operate down that left channel often. Tom Joseph Singh out there on the overlap. Gibson. Is he thinking of the shot? 3 in front of him. A bit too many to go past before shooting as Baghpat come away with it. Piyush likes to run with the ball. There's only one proper option waiting. There was a touch from the defender. Will be the first corner for Baghpat FC. Captain coming up to take it, Aditya Thapa. Generally makes that look very solid. To the far post. Would you believe it? Not even 10 minutes into the game. And an inch perfect corner has given Baghpat FC the lead against the side from Manipur. FC Raengdai trail and they would not have expected this. That is a blow. And Baghpat have taken the lead. What a perfect delivery. But not sure who was marking him. Maybe wait to see another angle later on, but how about that for a perfect ball in from Aditya Thapa? The captain delivers. And just like that, Baghpat have the lead. Clinical strike. Ample amount of power generated in the header as well. They really worked on set play. Hopefully they won't sit back, but Raengdai would want to come back quick. Promising area again. Making sure the wall is set at a correct distance. Momocha is ready. The team is trailing. Raengdai would want to get back as quick as possible. Well defended by Rakshit. Stayed down but went up very quick. Another attack for Throw again. Corner was converted. He's the one who was at the end of it. Long throw. Upright shot coming in. Young Day move on the counter. Advantage allowed. There are options around. Given more of crowd trying to run away with the ball. None of them able to give away. No will turn. Muncha plays it back. A shot from distance. The top save by Yahan. That is what FC Raengdai would want more of. There's a brilliant save right there. From Ayan Bhattacharya. Would have loved the equalizer from the corner. Too many blue shirts in front of them. Chipped forward. Sagar trying to control it. Sagar away with it. A big crowd in front of him to try and maneuver that. Aditya Thapa will move up again. They would want a replay of the previous one here to happen again. And last time it was Rakshit left free. Hopefully I've done the marking this time. Another free header. A difficult one. Aditya gets it in. And then out by Kai Suang Mei. There's Aditya. Very quickly down to defend. .15 minutes in, it's 1-0 in favor of Baghpat from that corner kick. And they have a free kick here. In their own half, and sometimes you wonder if you want to launch it that long. Not too effective. Looped it long to the left channel. He's not really used the right channel as such, but there's three options waiting in the box. If he can get a perfect ball in, could have gone the aerial way. Went down the ground. An acrobatic attempt to keep it in play and find a teammate. Engson has the acceleration, but very well done by Gibson. And Engson wins it back. What a battle that. They're fighting for it, both sides, for every little moment to go in their favor. I'm trying to use the right channel, but too long that pass for Gibson to receive. They'll wait for Rakshit to come up again. That's a clear plan. They're really playing to their strengths, but both the teams unbeaten. Very long a throw again. His throws have been as good as corners. Launched long. Control. No clear attacks. Holding. And now Raengdai want to go for that long throw. Tom Joseph with it. Ambitious pass forward. Just a bit too excited to play through. And takes a few seconds off. Been a decent game so far, but not really too fast paced. Or either side, but sticking to the plan, they have the lead. And then attack. He's taken four times right in the group stage. They generally play very aggressive football. Aditya with the delivery again. Avoided his marker once more. They have to be careful with the marking. This time it looked like Chandan Yadav who was free. And that's better. Gibson with some movement. Switch of flanks towards Kamei. A very awkward looking attempt to go past the defender. It was done well there. Hiti Seb. It's been very solid even against Strau. And now Baghpat coming to attack down the right channel. Not the best of crosses in. I don't remember much involvement from Linky Mitei in today's game. Malangamba as well. Here is Linky. Waiting in the box for some supply to arrive. Aditya Thapa is the key set piece taker, and he has again delivered into the right place. Clever run from Chandan Yadav, just avoiding the markers, but someone needs to get that word in from the coaching staffs. Just let them know about the marking going wrong. It's mostly the defenders making the run, Chandan or Rakshit. Good to see the amount of support on the social platforms as well, watching this game. Understandably, you all want to see a better angle, but that's all we have for now. But hoping that FC Raengdai can get back in the game and make the contest more interesting here. It's 1-0 in favor of Baghpat. And I'm sure a lot of fans back at home, back in Manipur, would want FC Raengdai to score as soon as possible. But Baghpat have really done well with the squad they've built. Unbeaten in the group stages as well. And now unbeaten in the playoffs. Already beaten one of the local sides last time around. A nice attempt to change direction, but it was covered on that occasion. Not much work to do for the captain here, Kamei. Under the sticks for FC Raengdai. Apart from that, they're going past him. There hasn't been much coming straight at him. Raengdai had one long ninja which Iron saved expertly. Piyush Karwar has stayed down. For the viewers watching would want to know which side are you rooting for. It'd be great to see if you can drop in some names out there. If FC Raengdai are your favorites, or if Baghpat FC have some supporters coming in as well to watch this one. The Piyush is all right. Very hot, especially at this time, even though you expect the northeastern regions to be cool, but when the sunlight is on you directly at this time of the year, warm enough. $31 is what your Google search will tell you, and the ones out there can tell you more about how it's feeling. Engson taking 2 out of the equation and finding a pass to Surtas. First attempt blocked, and the second one as well. That's solid defending. Excellent work to win it back. Sagar looking for options. Could have released Gibson earlier. Back with Gibson. Challenge in the way. And that's the end of that attack for FC Raengdai as we move into the first drinks break of this very game. Well, not really sleepy, but the pace of the game, the tempo of the game hasn't been that high, especially in terms of goal-bound action. You want to see more goal-bound action, but there's a lot of support coming in for FC Raengdai. People hoping they'll come back very soon, and we've often seen things change after the drinks break. Who knows? But Baghpat would want to keep that lead intact. And one thing for sure, as a neutral, you would want to see more goal-bound action here. And maybe in the second half you can have a look at the bench. If you have options out there, the likes of Sapam Kennedy, Shobha as well. I'm very sure Emso will come on for Baghpat, so will Bunando. Well, someone down there has predicted that Sunrise and Baghpat will be promoted to the IFL 2, but Raengdai FC, if they win this one, even though they're trailing, they will move to the top. And of course, if you look at the current situation, even Klasa, if they manage to win against Trau, will move to the top of the table. So anything can happen. Just a 1-point difference between Sunrise Club Orisha and Raengdai, Klasa, Baghpat. Things can change after today's fixtures. Aggressive chasing down from Gibson. They're gradually coming back into the game, FC Raengdai. You can feel that. Okay, Faba with the block out there. They need to use the midfield. They've bypassed the midfield most of the times, FC Raengdai, which is surprising because they have good players like Bikramjeet and then Momocha. You can create that opportunity for the strikers to latch onto. Here's Kai Suang Mei. There's another one in that midfield. Need to use them more. especially when you're playing more of a 4-4-2. Also, they have to realize the threat when someone from the defense comes up to take that long throw. Rakshit, and he goes to the right and left to take the throw, means there's a void left behind. And if you can win the ball in these situations and go on the counter, it's at least one defender less for sure. You won't be able to track back as quick. And there they have won it back. Now is the time they look to move in a counter. Very difficult with only one attacker waiting. The offside flag has gone up. Let it slip, but controlled. Here's Kame Pantiga, the captain of the side. Has conceded one, but apart from that has been a very lonely sight for both the keepers. Linky chips it in. Very sharp in reactions and thought process. Very clear in their mind about what to do. Gibson had made the run. A difficult one. Another interesting fall forward. A lack of communication between the keeper and the centre back. Strong holding on from Momocha. They're running down the clock professionally. Baghpat slowing down the game whenever there's a chance to, just like you see right now. It's a different taker this time, Rowan James. Free kick awarded. 10 minutes in this half. Free kick deep in their own half. Naresh launches it long. Might be a bit too long. It is a bit too long, in fact. Can Raengdai turn things around here? Can they get back in the game before half time? Engson likes to take on defenders, and look at that quick reaction. Initially lost the ball and then reacted quicker amongst the two to just find the pass. Promising prospect. Engson Singh. Of course, much loved by Mohun Bagan fans. Another long throw could have been effective. Was scouted initially by 80k under 16s, before which he was with the Birchandra Memorial during his youth days, and then 80k picked him up from there. Later continued with the Indian Super League side's reserves, and now getting those goals with Baghpat. 6 goals to his name. They need to show some urgency now, FC Raengdai. They're the one trailing. They're the ones at home who would want to control things instead of just letting things go as it is. Someone will need to step up. Nice movement. That couldn't release the pass. Kai Suang Mei. You now have to be careful on that counter. Piyush has got it past the defender and the keeper. Shocker for FC Raengdai. Total miscommunication as the defender misjudged the ball. And the keeper was out in no man's land. Piyush Shikarwar continued to chase. And what chase, as is double the lead for Baghpat. They wait for moments like that to pounce on it. Hasn't been the most appealing, attractive looking football so far, but he has done the job. Baghpat have done the job. And Piyush Shikarwar has made life difficult here for FC Raengdai, increasing the lead for Baghpat. Now Raengdai really need to increase the tempo and the urgency. What can they produce under pressure? This is trouble. And now they're arriving into interesting areas. A free kick at the edge of the box, right outside the area. A lack of communication we've seen in the previous goal as well, in the previous moment as well, a while ago. To come back in this contest, who will be the one taking it? Sagar being almost taken away there by Kai Lalung. Mamocha and Bikramjeet standing on it. It'll favour the left foot of Bikramjeet more. Bikramjeet makes the dummy instead. It is Mamocha! Oh, that was not exactly what he wanted to do with that. It looks slightly menacing from that angle, but it was nowhere near. Took the dip very late. In trouble here. And that should be another free kick. Will the card come out? Yes, the card is out. He's trying to say it was not intentional. It's a clear attack stopped. Could have let Bikramjit take the previous free kick, just 19-year-old. He's come up from the TYDA Football Academy. And Momocha being the senior. Interesting idea. Pamay down the right, skipped past the first challenge. He was driving inside the box but couldn't find the right pass. Half-hearted clearance. Momocha again, there's only one inside the area. Iron has been a mature keeper under the sticks. And there's a player down for FC Baghpat. It's Surtas Metei. Well, I need the change. It looks like that's surprising. Oinam Malangamba is the one who's pointing to the bench. It's on the physio and the medical team to decide. But certainly he has heard from his teammate and the physio. That's not great news for FC Baghpat. Asking for the stretcher to be brought on. Not sure what exactly the incident was. I wonder who will be the one coming on. What exactly is the issue? Well, some of the supporters have said that they feel it is not even half time with 4 minutes added on, and there's an entire half remaining for FC Raengdai, and they can come back. Very well possible. Manipur has seen several such comebacks in the past. From Trout to Niroka in the I-League back in time. One of my favorite matches, of course, the 3-3 between Niroka and Chennai City. When Pedro Manzi, who made it 3-0 in the first half for Chennai City, and then in the second half there was Chencho and Felix Chidi. And an excellent performance from Malam and Salam. There's a lot of quality and potential. If they can get it right in the second half, they certainly can come back, but now they have to defend this. Make the change. A great idea to continue with 10 against the side like FC Raengdai. You cannot underestimate them. It's not over till it's over. Is what Raengdai will feel. Just need to be slightly more quick with their reactions and passing and decisions. A winning runner inside the area. Perfect delivery. And now falls to Bikramjit. It's gone down too easily, Hiti Sep. Now Kai Suang Mei has Bikramjit in support. They've done very well to stay in control. Lovely ball in. And Naresh almost got one back. Just over the header. to find out if Baghpat have made the change already. Figure out. Hippie heads it out to Linky Mitay. Here's Linky. He's been with the East Bengal youth side as well in the past. East Bengal under 21s and then Kerala United, Bengaluru United, and Neroka as well. Free kick for Baghpat. The worst thing that can happen for Raengdai is concede another, so they would want to make sure that it is not worse than 2-0. 2-0, they can still think of recovery. Aditya, a great ball in. Totally missed by the attacker, but someone needs to really have a word about the marking when they move to the bench, move to the tunnel at half time rather. Go to the dugout, and the coach will really want to have a word. Shetrimayum Peruval Singh. Attacking wise, they're still alright defensively. They felt a bit leaky, but that is all for the first 45 minutes. They have to try harder in the second half, FC Raengdai, but Baghpat will be so happy with that scoreline at the break. 2 goals to the good. They have a cushion to sit on in the second half. And Raengdai has a lot of work to do as we move into a break. At halftime, it's Baghpat FC 2, FC Raengdai 0. And those who want to have a look at the highlights might stick around. We will return shortly with second half action. Welcome back then. We are set for second half action here at the Sai Stadium in Imphal. FC Raengdai against Baghpat FC. As Baghpat lead by 2 goals to nil after the first 45 minutes of action. A few changes made already as we get underway with proceedings in match number 48 of the tournament. A few more steps before we find who qualifies to the higher tier into the I-League 2. And this is the I-League 3, and FC Raengdai at home have a mountain to climb. 2 goals to the good for Baghpat, who are attacking from left to right in their blue and white. And FC Raengdai in yellow and black from right to left. Made a couple of changes. You could see Ting Kao Chun Kang Mei on the pitch, coming on for FC Raengdai, along with Bung Cha. One midfielder, one attacker added. And the changes come in for Baghpat as well. You saw Surdas getting injured in the first half. You can see Aftal, who is on the pitch. Aditya really controls that midfield well, has done that for the Bengal Santosh Trophy side as well as United Sports in Kolkata. He's doing the same for FC Baghpat here. Lovely chip ball forward. The flag has stayed down, but the shot is totally miscued from the substitute. What an opening for Tinkachan. Could have been a hero just after coming on. From the right, Engson. Oh, a glorious opportunity. 3 waiting, none of them could control. Once again Engson, but not the perfect cross this time. All the way back to the keeper. Raengdai would want to score early if they want anything from this game. Even a draw would not be too bad. Nice turn. Almost the perfect pass out wide from Bung Cha, but slightly overcooked. Strong that center line. floated long. A lot of flight on it. And that is when it gets difficult to convert. Tom Joseph to take the free kick and launches it long. Ayan collects it comfortably. They're trying to create something of their own. Not being able to. But there's a good amount of time in FC Raengdai's hand. To come back in this. They'll hope that they do not concede a third, and they will also hope that they can score the first in this half. A nice back heel. Fine support. Driving inside. Cross with the left. Free body is in the box. Another attempt. Wonderful save. What more do they need to do? This is the second time they've tested Iron. What a top save. This time it was Bikramjeet. And now they have a corner. They're knocking on the door. Kai Song Mei to take the corner. To the far post. Good delivery. That is much better from FC Raengdai. That is what their fans would want to see more of. What a chance, that previous one. Still stuck in my mind. Excellent save. Two big saves by Ayan Bhattacharya. And if you have a keeper who can make such saves both way heading to the top of the net. And now they have to be careful with the communication. Once again, a mistake by the defender. And this time the keeper is out in time. That is how they can see it in seconds. You need better communication at the back. That is one thing for sure. Nice work. Just down there. Yeah, the flag has gone up. Over. Well controlled. And a shot from distance, seeing the keeper out. Who's recovered quickly. And just the presence of mind to run down a few seconds as well. They're attacking very well now, FC Raengdai, but the defending is a question mark every time they're having to face an attack. And takes it long. This time well defended. It'll flick on. And you could see another new player on the pitch out there. Quick exchange. Gone out of play.
I'm here. It's a holding. Come on. I'm here. I'm here. Come on. Fall. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Come on. Come on, use के पीछे डाल दे. Come on, play. That's it. Abdul.
Throw and taken shot, reaching the hour mark. Haven't yet been able to get back in the game. FC Raengdai, they're trying. They've created much better attacks in this half. They haven't converted, especially with those big saves from Ayan, once in the first half, once in the second half. You can see Shrinkampo, Kamei, ready to come on. Free kick in their own half. They'll still try to launch it long. To the right area. Somehow controlled. Chip to the far post. Iron looks so comfortable. He hasn't been tested as such of what I have seen in the last two games, apart from those two shots which he has saved, which is very little to say about a keeper. But body language wise, he's looked very confident. And he's made the two good saves as well. And again, miscommunication at the back. That is chaotic defending. That is a gift of a corner. Something's not right with that FC Raengdai defense line today. Maybe that's been a common problem, but they only conceded 3 in the 4 matches in the group stage. Already conceded 3 in the playoffs before today. Aditya Thapa to deliver. Again, a brilliant delivery to the far post. He left the ball and went for the man. Clearly a free kick, even though he's complaining he went into shoulder barge, but he was always looking at the man. Aftal on that occasion gives away the free kick. Shrinkampo to Bikramjeet. Lovely release. The keeper comes out unsure. And now on the other end. Rakivesha to the midfield. Kaiswang Mei on the turn. Tried the clever pass around. They look very compact, Baghpat FC, defensively as well. Held on a bit too long. The whistle goes for the free kick. Well, for those who are wondering where Rojan is, he's on the bench, Rojan Mete. Not sure why, might be injury concerns, might be just trying to protect them. But he's on the bench, available. Hirojit is not available on the bench. A nice turn out there. And an attempt to find a pass inside the area. Difficult one to try and curl in. They're coming closer. You can hear the knocks from FC Raengdai, but still not getting the goal. A 1-1 draw with Sunrise Club Odisha. FC Raengdai. And then it looked like they have some hope. to be quicker moving forward. They're looking very, very comfortable. Baghpat, they were the toppers in Group D. There's no Basanta Singh as well. They had the options like Basanta, a chance meanwhile for Baghpat. Well, John Kameu could give you a call out, especially if you can tell me some of the players you are missing in today's game for Raengdai. I'm certainly missing the likes of Basanta Singh, who was not available in the previous match either. Erosion on the bench. Another long throw from Baghpat. A third can kill the game here. Chance to move on the counter. Options available. They need to be again slightly quicker in transition. Will be a corner for Raengdai. That's much better from them again. It's high time that they get at least one back on the score sheet if they want some points here. Baghpat are doing very well defensively. Into that question from Hebron. What if they lose today? Not much will change in terms of the possibilities. A long ranger, slightly over. But yeah, even if FC Raengdai drop points here, they'll be in a bit of trouble. But if they manage to win the next few games, they still have a chance to qualify. So that is not too much of a problem. But the problem is that the route will become tougher if they manage to at least get a point here, because you're not just getting points, you're cutting down your opponent's chances as well. So if you get 3 here, it means Baghpat are denied 3. So that's what exactly Baghpat will be doing if they manage to win this. So they'll push FC Raengdai down. Still good amount of time remaining to score 2. Another corner for Raengdai. Again, not too useful. Not being able to trouble the Baghpat defense as such, who come away in their own attack. Piyush. Engson is free. He has an option in the area. Engson's ball to the far post. Not cleared away. Looked very menacing, Engson. Shows why big clubs like Mohun Bagan had opted for them. A long throw being lined up. It'll be Rakshit who will come up again after long. Great long throw. If you're a long throw fanatic, especially maybe coaches like Khalid Jamil, you would want such a player in your side. The keeper has come out bravely and has done his job properly as well. Raengdai in attack. Whips it to the far post. It's a goal kick given. Switch to the left, a little slip, and the pass was behind. Piyush whips it in. Oh, where has that gone in? Oh well. For a moment thought it was over, but the keeper has made a meal out of it. It's gone through the near post. It was more of a cross from Piyush Sikarwar, who gets his second, and in what fashion. And that should be game set for Baghpat FC. Well, what was that? No one can exactly say what happened out there, but Piyush Shikarwar just gets away from a couple of players, grinds in across, and through the near post it's gone in. I think it's just the way it was going through. And the keeper was expecting a cross. It turned out to be towards his goal. He had good enough power. Only Piyush can say if he meant it. He'll of course say he did, but might need a few more replays of that to understand what exactly he was trying to do. But now Baghpat FC are looking like one of the favourites. The way they're playing, they've beaten Trau. They've scored 3 past Raengdai. Wow, out of nowhere. They're challenging the big sides at their home. Raengdai will still have a chance, do not worry about that. But we expect better from the likes of Raengdai, the way we have seen them play. We know them as a much better side, Raengdai. But also to note, looks like the second drinks break of the game, but also to note that most of these players of Raengdai, or rather Baghpat, most of these Baghpat players, they also hail from the same region, from Oinam Malingamba to Engsen Singh, and then Surdas Mate, who was injured, Linky, and then on the bench they have Purnando. They've done well to scout this team together. Aditya Thapa is one who hails from the hilly regions of West Bengal, the northern parts of West Bengal. They've got Ayan Bhattacharya, who looks very comfortable. Good to see the support. In the social platforms as well as on the ground as well for Raengdai. Haven't seen too many Baghpat supporters on the comment section out here, but at least would have expected more. But I have to give credits to Ayan for those 2 big saves. Had those 2 gone in any other day, any other keeper in I-League 3, that might have gone in. But not to put down anybody, but just to say how good Ayan has done with those saves. Well, some debatable takes as well in the comments section. It's not always about size and height. Many of these Baghpat players are from the same region. Many of the national team players, of course. Right from Mutanta to Sana, all of them, the way they perform, the physicality they have. Look at Gogo at Sporting Club Delhi in the Indian Super League. Naucha is solid. Even look at Engson. And FC Raengdai have good players. It's just an off day, I would like to consider it as. Sometimes there are off days. A lovely cross in, and that's gone through the keeper as well. And just when you thought it was over, FC Raengdai has a surprise for you all. Ayan, who has done very well throughout the game, has been beaten. Welcome back to the game. FC Raengdai are awake. It's not over here. That will give them a spark of hope for the last 15 minutes. Perhaps the right time just after the drinks break. Can they get another here? Looked comfortable with a 3-0. Now it's 3-1. Oh, Engson. Oh, he has done very well. Has he been pulled down? The ref had a look to the assistant, but to be very fair, looked like Engson had been brought down unfairly. He's lucky. He's very lucky. Yeah, there was nothing, no one near the ball. Well, Rakivechi is on the pitch. He's been brought on as a substitute. Shobha is not playing and Hirojit is not available. Shobha and Rojan are on the bench. Hirojit is not available. He's not on the bench as well. And now I can see some support for Baghpat as well coming in. Ayan has really done well throughout the game apart from this occasion. He's made 2 brilliant saves in the game. But that goal will give Raengdai a lot of confidence moving forward. Nice take. Lovely turn. Not too useful. They've almost been charged up very late in the game. Is there time enough will be the only question. Upward looking kick forward. And the same on that occasion from Rowan James. There's Bungcha. Looking for the positive passes now. And the change getting for Raengdai. That's a miscontrol. And Amit Kumar Singh will be the one coming on the pitch in a while. And that is the game for Tom Joseph. Abdul has not got decisions in his favour so far. Or has he? The free kick has been given to Baghpat FC. Aditya will take it. Really like the way he plays, Aditya. He's moved away from this one though. Chandan Yadav might play short pass to Aditya. He'll not, he'll rather go long. If Raengdai can score one in the next 5 minutes, the last 5-10 minutes remaining, including additional time, will be very exciting. Imso Chitung is ready to come on the pitch. It's a wayward attempt. Had the keeper thinking for a while. A couple of Baghpat players down treatment as Imso Chitung makes his way on the pitch for Ingson.
I have the record, don't worry. Toucher! Come on.
Still down on the pitch, 2 FC Baghpat players. The stretcher called upon. Never a great sight. They're long there. He's got the free kick this time again.
Come on, ref, come on, Jaldi karo on please. Come on, ref. Your player is standing in front of Nikki.
Aditya Thapa slices it to the left. Keeper collects it quick. From the right. Here come Raengdai again. That's a much better cross. But no one in yellow at the end of it. Round. That's in area. The chance to move away. Abdul. This time Kantiga was out in time. Another chance for Raengdai. Cutting inside and then outside. In again. Another big save by the keeper. Ayan Bhattacharya is really saving Baghpat time and again. This time he had to parry it away. They have a corner now. In swinging to the near post. to the other keeper then. 5 minutes of regulation time for Raengdai to make this comeback possible. Little flick on. Now from the right. Good combination play. Baghpat went for goal. Tipped away by Ian again. Apart from one rare lapse, how many saves has Bhattacharya made? And all of them top saves. This one was heading to the corner as well, the top corner of the net. Very sure. One more chance. Looking to go on the counter. Was there a handball in the way? Card comes out. He's yellow. It's an intentional. At least the way the referee has reacted, it looks like. Well, apologies for the disturbance. I hope it's better now. Even I'm getting a noise though, but this game is turning out to be moving towards an interesting end. Is there late drama in this one? We will find out soon. Oh, that's a clumsy leap. Raengdai are trying their best. Handball given. They're asking if that should have been a yellow too, if their one was a yellow. From Naipantega. That is something they would not want to look back at. What were they even thinking? That is lazy and a bit of sloppiness. Away from one. Intervene by Aditya Thapa. Promising. 2 on him. It's got the throw in. You have to watch out for this boy. Not sure how he's got down to I-League 3, but he has performed at bigger levels, and that's something which surprises me a lot. Of which player is playing where. You see players like Manku Kuki down to I-League 2, and then Buanga playing I-League 2. All of them have performed well in the I-League, and they are supposed to get a promotion. Instead needs to take a step down because they're not getting game time. So many question marks on the good players not getting what they deserve. And then you ask why we do not get performance at the top tiers and the national team, the right ones. Sometimes not being there just reduces the amount of competition. Good acceleration from Emso. He's found a pass inside. Is there more from Baghpat? Takes a shot. Blockers in the way. 6 minutes added on. That is a lifeline. If they can get one here, the next 5 minutes will be very interesting. Narrowed down the angle and it's done very well, Chandan Yadav. FC Baghpat have really executed their plan well. They've worked hard. The goalkeeper has made brilliant saves. They've stayed compact. And that is a very long range effort. And goal as well. They will try to take as much as time possible in these moments. Kept in play somehow. Aimso. It's not possible. Lovely turn. Space is opening up. One defender out of the equation, but they did not have much in front. And the last touch coming off Rakivesh. Apologies for getting that pronunciation wrong, but nothing is going right for Raengdai tonight. The only good news for Raengdai might be that Klasa and Trau are held at 1-1 right now. So if Klasa and Trau share points, they will still have a chance next match. But one thing clear, Baghpat will move to the top of the table. They will like that result too. 7 minutes has been added on in that other game between Klasa and Trau. Wonder if there's some late drama there as well. Another shot wayward. (3-1) is a massive lead to have at this stage of the game. Just 3 more minutes maybe remaining. We'll be looking to run down the clock maybe. Yeah, taking it close to the corner flag is scored 2 Piyush Shikarwar. One from a defensive error and one from this right channel. A powerful one grinded in, which went through the keeper. Engson has not scored for a couple of games now. That will frustrate him a bit. There's still time for more. Loop forward. That's a nothing ball really. There were options on left and right. They're not well coordinated at this point, it looks like, but they're missing players like Basanta, Rojan on the bench. A few of the fans were mentioning Shobha. And then Hirojit is not there on the bench. Might be injury concerns, might be tactical. They've done much better in the group stages of what I've seen. They're a good side. Raengdai, a lot of support behind the side as well. Can they at least reduce the goal difference with 1 goal here? A better respectable score line maybe. Giving it away, not like that. A good leap from Kefaba. Little back heel here. They're pushing numbers forward. A shot comes in. Will shy away from the near post. Was there a deflection on the way? It looks like a corner has been given. This will be one last chance for Raengdai. Raengdai with one last chance. He needs to whip in a cross. It is to the far post. Ayan makes it look so comfortable at times. It was a good cross in. But that should be it. That should be job done for Baghpat. And Ayan decides to take it down on his feet. This takes down a few more seconds as well. Is there more in this game? Certainly not enough time for two more goals, but at least one. Ayan punches it out. And that is it. That is it as Baghpat move to the top of the table. They have beaten FC Raengdai at home. And not just beaten, but in what fashion? Back-to-back matches, beating the ones at home, Trau FC and FC Raengdai now. Both will be disappointed, especially FC Raengdai with the quality of performances they've shown in past. But Baghpat have played really well, and they deservedly take 3 points. Even the supporters watching from Raengdai's side have appreciated especially the goalkeeping from Ayan. And the first goal was the best of the 3 from Aditya Thapa's corner. It was a good match overall, but that is it for match number 48. Twists and turns in the tables, where both of them will hope that it stays 1-1 between Klasa and Trau, so that FC Raengdai have more of a chance in the upcoming match week. But for now, at full time, it's Baghpat FC 3, FC Raengdai 1. Thank you for joining in. We'll come back soon with more action from the I-League 3.